Hello everyone, this is Bill Even, your CEO at the Pork Checkoff in Des Moines, Iowa. We recognize that the pork industry is in the middle of some of the most trying times in our history, but the Pork Checkoff is here to watch your back. I want to talk about 5 things that we're working on during the month of May to assist pork producers across this nation. First off, around the supply chain. We're working very closely with the North American Meat Institute, and we put together a national interactive map that shows which packing plants are running and which ones are slowed down and which ones are closed. In addition to that, we've been running ads all across the United States thanking food workers for going to work. They've had over 20 million views, and that's the way that pork producers recognize the food workers in our industry. Number 2, we've been very diligent in getting producer resources out to you and the public. Our chief veterinarian has been on state veterinary calls every single morning for the past month. We've been putting depop and disposal information out to you. I would encourage you to go to pork.org and look at the most recent materials, including a checklist and a form if you are in a situation where you have to do emergency depopulation. Number 3, while we recognize that things are not good on the farm right now, public perception is actually showing that over half of Americans are well aware of the situation you're facing, and over 90% of Americans are very confident in your ability as a producer, as well as in pork as a food. And on top of that, I think a lot of it comes from the fact that many of your producers are getting your voices out in the media. There's been examples of farmers talking in the Wall Street Journal, NPR, NBC, and CNN, just for some examples. And the Checkoff is also working closely with our state partners to help train media spokespeople. Now, another area that's also important to keep in mind as pork as a food is pork's market share is growing. Year over year, retail sales are consistently up 30%, and that shows that as consumers are at home, they're enjoying pork as a food. And we know that because we look at social media tracking, and we're seeing that over 78% increase in social media posts mentioning their people are enjoying pork while they're at home. And last, keeping pork top of mind is very important. We know that 2/3 of our bellies go into food service for bacon. And with the restaurant industry shut down essentially in the United States, the Pork Checkoff has been working diligently around promoting bacon as a way to help improve the cutout. And the export news just came out yesterday morning from the USDA. Pork exports are up 40% in volume and over 50% in value year over year. So we're here watching your back. Please reach out to us at pork.org. Thanks and have a good day.